Hi there, Liz Tomey here from BizModelGuru.com. Today I want to talk about a business model that I've never talked about before publicly, but it is something that I'm actually working on. And this is all about local website. Sorry, I'm writing so slow. Hard to do with the mouse. Profits. Local website profits. I'm not sure where you're from in the world. I'm from the southeast in the United States. The two closest cities to me, I'm in Tennessee, are Chattanooga. I actually live in Chattanooga, and Nashville. So I went online and I searched for some stuff for Nashville, and I searched for some stuff for Chattanooga. And there are a couple of local sites that are okay, but most of them really lack. Let me show you here what I'm talking about. If we go over here to Tennessee Vacation, now tnvacation.com, you can definitely tell this is probably a corporate site, but it's a great looking site. I really like this site. I think some of this is a little bit too busy over here. It's really hard to see the actual website here. But is what I want to show you guys is, we got things to do, trails and byways, music and arts, food and wine, attractions, and all of these things go to different sites, or different pages within this site. It says, Tennessee is best known for its richly diverse music scene with live music venues that appeal to every taste, but the music is only the beginning. Got performing arts, blah, 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 blah. So you can check out all of these things. They'll tell you about the live music venues. You can select different categories here, and it'll tell you all about these things. This is an awesome site. Now, how do they make money with this site, do you think? Looking at it, I really can't tell. If I owned this site, is what I would do is I would sell advertising for it, of course. But I bet they probably make money by selling vacations and stuff like that here. We got downloadable maps, welcome centers, air travel, road conditions. Let's see what happens when we go to air travel here. We got Tennessee major airports, Chattanooga Metropolitan Airport, and it's just a link to the Chattanooga Airport here. If you guys ever fly into Chattanooga, definitely fly into the Chattanooga Airport. It's awesome. But there's really, I don't really see much that they're doing here to make money. The first thing I would do, as I said, is I would sell advertising. Then we've got things to do in Chattanooga.com. This is a hideous looking site. I apologize to the owner of the site, but this is not great. We've got stuff here about the Chattanooga Choo Choo, and it's just a link to the Chattanooga Choo Choo site. It's a big hotel here in Chattanooga. It's a historical hotel. There's been songs written about it and stuff like that. Very popular here. But there's just not much on the site. If I owned things to do in Chattanooga.com, oh my gosh, I could show all kinds of stuff. And again, I would sell advertising. Easiest thing to do. If you only had, 20 advertisers and you charged them all $100 a month, that's $2,000 just in advertising money. Think if you threw AdSense on these or affiliate links and stuff like that, you could make a lot of money. This is the ChattanoogaFun.com site. This one's a little bit better. Again, it looks like they have some ads down here. Link to fill out our survey, sitemap, local information. Doesn't look like you can advertise on this site. These people are missing out on so much money. I don't know if these are run by the city or what. And now I have come to Nashville.com. This is another hideous site. I'm sure that for a couple $100 you could pay someone to build you a really cool looking site. This is a very nice looking site here. If this guy would do that with his, he could probably do a lot better here. But I don't even know who this guy is, but they got Nashville Convention Center, Belmead Plantation, Country Music Hall of Fame. These are all the different things to do in Nashville. Got links to hotels and stuff like that. Nashville calendar of events, Country Music Hall of Fame, more stuff over here, but I would definitely sell advertising from this. And if you look right here, it looks like that's what he does, advertise. Which site would you visit for IBM? Which site would you visit for Nashville? And it looks like they don't put their information on here about their rates and stuff, but charging a couple $100 for a banner advertisement is the norm for a good high traffic site. This is NashvilleInteractive.com. Not real sure exactly what this is. This is for Nashville web design. I think this is a directory here, looking for website design services. This is another good idea for a local website, is having a local directory. Web design services is a little too niche, especially if you live in a smaller town. I'm probably in Nashville, that would be a great niche. But you could do, the plumbers directory or the, get things fixed directory, stuff like that. And then we have this website. This is nashlinks.com. This is just links to all kinds of different things in Nashville. Again, should sell advertising on this for sure. This site is another hideous site. Looks very hard to navigate. If he could clean that up and get it going well, he could make a ton of money there. And the nowplayingnashville.com, this is talking about all the things that are currently going on in Nashville. We've got a lot of sports teams in Nashville, lots of music, stuff like that. These kinds of sites are great to create and run. Like me, I live in Tennessee, so the major cities I have are Chattanooga, Nashville, and Memphis. I could run 3 sites, make $3,000 to $5,000 off each site a month, and live happily ever after. Great way to make money. And my friend Paul Myers. Paul Myers has been around forever. I call him the dinosaur of internet marketing. He has been around forever. Great guy, wonderful brain, and he has created a product called Local Web Profits. And basically this product teaches you everything you need to know about creating your own local website. Choosing what type of local website you're going to create. Are you going to create a directory? Are you going to create, a classified ad type site? Are you going to create, your own Craigslist? Are you going to create a community site, a travel site like here at Tennessee Vacation? All kinds of different things you can do. Then he goes on to here, it says setting goals for your new site. What is the real value in any web property? The main features of a local site. Finding and creating good content. This is a huge thing people have an issue with their local sites. Fun gimmicks and other viral tactics. This is a great section on how to get traffic. The different types of revenue models. There's so many different ways to make money. There's advertising, there's AdSense, there's affiliate links, all kinds of stuff. And if you get tired of running your site, you can actually sell the entire site. It says volunteers and other crazy people. Every community has its share of nutballs. You'll learn how to spot them and get rid of them quickly. You'll also learn how to find or develop volunteers who will happily help build and maintain the site for you for free. This is an awesome thing. Local people love to get involved in local things. Local traffic techniques, another great section on getting traffic. The basics of building, how to write for a local site, and just tons and tons and tons and tons more. This is the definitive guide to starting your own local website. And you don't even have to live in the city that you choose. Just find a city that has some hideous sites like I did in Nashville and Chattanooga here, and go in there, see what they're doing, and make it better. You can get Paul Myers' Local Web Profits by clicking on the link below this video.